Go ahead.
Okay, so I got a story about Samantha when she was about 3 years old. I was down in Florida for work with ROTC, and my mom and Samantha flew down. Now, and they met me, and we would go to Disney World. It was Sam's first trip to Disney World. Now, it is true that my mom put Samantha on a leash to take her through the airport.
Like a dog leash?
Like a dog leash. Like a harness. Let's not call it a leash. Let's call it a harness. And
but it was for kids. It wasn't
it
like
was
a real
kids. No,
dog collar. Okay.
No, it was a child harness, because my mother had learned that she couldn't keep up with Samantha, and Samantha had this habit of going into stores and then hiding underneath the clothes racks, and then moving from clothes rack to clothes rack, and then my mother could never keep an eye on her. So it is true that there is a picture somewhere of Samantha in the airport in a child harness. Let's not call it a leash. So they got down there and they got to the hotel, and we stayed at the Disney All-Star Music Resort. And I remember, Sam, we took we took the bus over from the resort, and as we were walking up the walk up to the Magic Kingdom, Samantha started jumping up and down, and she got super, super excited. And as we came through Magic Kingdom, and we came around the corner, she was literally jumping up and down at the sight of Cinderella's castle. That was pretty cool. So when the other thing was that Samantha was, convinced that she could swim. And I knew that Samantha could not swim yet, but she was pretty sure that she could swim, and she was going to show me. So we were over at the pool over at the resort, and I was sitting on the wall, and Samantha was holding on to the wall, and she said, "I can swim." I said, No, you can't." She said, "I can swim." I said, "Okay, go ahead, swim." And so she let go, and she sank. And then I had to reach down, grab her by the head, and pull her up. And she looked at me and said, "See, I can swim." So the first ride that we went on was, of course,
where?
At the Magic Kingdom. Of course, was Dumbo, the flying elephant. And I think Samantha rode with Mom, and I don't remember too much more from that day, but I do remember that on one of the days we went to Animal Kingdom. And I'm not sure what I ate the day before, I'm not sure what happened, but I got a bug that got inside of me, and everything came out both ends at the same time, and I was on my deathbed in the middle of that hotel room. I wandered down to the restaurant area at maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got some Gatorade type stuff.
They were open?
There was somebody who took pity on me. And so the next day we went to the Animal Kingdom, and if you look at the picture of me and Samantha posing with Tigger, I look gray. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is because I had been ill the whole day before. But we had a good time, and we got to go on the safari, and we got to see the apes, and had a good time. But that was awful. That was embarrassing for me.
Did you all go to a character breakfast or spend time with any of the Disney characters?
Oh my goodness. My mother went above and beyond the call of duty, and we did 1, 2, 3. I can think of at least 3 character meals that we did. While we were there.
Separate
Separate,
meals.
yes. That we did one at the Land in Epcot Center, where the restaurant revolves. We did one at the Liberty Tree Tavern in the Magic Kingdom, and then we did a breakfast one at Hollywood Studios, and I remember that one too. I don't think there was any other ones, but yes, we definitely got our pictures taken with Mickey Mouse and all that. Samantha had her little autograph book, and she got that filled. And when we were over at Hollywood Studios, it must have been in May, right around May 4th, because there was a huge Star Wars thing going on that weekend. There was a huge parade, and they had all these different characters all in costume, and she got to meet Queen Amidala, and she got a picture taken with Tusken Raider and R2-D2 and C-3PO. And must have been, it had to have been in May. So if that's the case, Samantha would have been about almost 3.5, maybe a little bit older than 3.5 if we went in May. Yeah.
Did she have a favorite character during that time that she was obsessed with? Did she wear princess outfits?
Sam was never a princess kind of girl, although she was really interested in Queen Amidala for some reason. I think Lion King was kind of a newer movie at the time, but no, she really wasn't a Winnie the Pooh girl, wasn't a princess girl, wasn't a Little Mermaid girl. Nope, none of that. She liked the movies. She just wasn't fixated on any one character.